Good morning, everybody, on this wonderful Wednesday. How is everybody doing out there in Sunnyland? Welcome to Sunny TV. We have a really big announcement this morning. Meredith?
All right, guys. Well, it has been so great hanging out with you. I need to put a pin in it for just a hot minute because I have way too many things going on. All of the balls are in the air, and I'm trying to make sure that they don't fall to the ground and smash. So we talked as a team, and Mel, the fantastic, wonderful Mel, who you guys have grown to know and love in the corner of your screen most of the time, in what we call a bug, is going to come over and warm my seat while we figure out if I can, quote, get my poop in a group, which, you know, historically, we'll see. But she's great, and so you guys are going to be in wonderful hands, and she is going to be, and it works out great because it's like Davey's BFF. Right? I mean, these are like bestest friends for life. So she's going to warm my seat. It's a great show for today. Renee is here, as always, doing her Renee thing. And she's going to give you all the updates on what's going on in St. Augustine because it's summer. And yeah, and I will be back when I'm back. And for now, Mel is going to come over and sit in my seat. Her butt is smaller than mine.
I don't know if I can fill those shoes.
Well, you're going to
just hold it down for a little bit.
The seat is larger than you need is going to be the issue. So don't fall through it. But I will see you guys soon.
Yeah, we do want to say thank you for being here and getting us launched with these incredible legs, like you said yesterday with Sunny TV. Thank you. And yes, let us know. Keep us posted. And really appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, guys. I will see you around. And Mel is going to bounce over to my seat. And Addie's here, too.
Surprise. Let's hear from the Bailey Group while we do the little switch.
The Bailey Group. They're ready for anything, too. They're an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. The Bailey Group is here to guide you every step of the way. Under the leadership of my buddy, President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency to a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with a focus of an individual health and life insurance. Look, I'm going to tell you, Mayor, the Bailey Group is the place to be. If you have any questions, they're amazing. Well, all right, lady.
Well, hi.
Hi, from the corner to the desk, honey. Yes. Congratulations, my lovely.
I just hope I keep all my stuff in order so I don't mess it up.
It is an honor to have you here. I mean, we have been through the trenches together over time. Those that know that, you know, my partner, Brian, over the years had passed away, and you and I are like war buddies. What did we do? We created hospital jams, right?
So you might hear some of those because randomly I like to break out into song. And hey, go Addie.
Yes.
Addie's fixing our hot lips back there.
Yeah, definitely
Listen,
trying to pull everything
we're having
together
a good
here.
time. Oh, good morning, Teresa. How are you?
But no, we've got a great show planned ahead, and you are going to help me rock and roll.
Yes.
This is going to be amazing. So we will talk about some great things that are coming up and out around St. Johns County.
Can I just say something real quick? I want to give Ashima a shout out. She
Sure.
sent the most beautiful message to me yesterday. It was so sweet. Let me tell you, and her pictures every morning make my day.
Yeah.
So,
if you guys follow
Ashima,
us,
you're amazing. Thank
follow
you.
us on Instagram, which is Sunny TV Network. She posts every morning something out there for the Sunnies. So good morning from Ashim to our hearts and especially our community. We love this community. We are Sunny St. John's all the way, tried and true. We love living here, and we love telling the stories and sharing the joy and the passion that we have. The nonprofits, you and I both come from the nonprofit sector, and we have a lot to share with you. So thank you for continuing this journey with all of us, and we are going to continue to shine the sunny
We have
sunshine
such a
on St.
great
John's County.
town.
Yeah,
like there's so much in this town,
Yes, ma'am.
and let's explore. So what's up today?
So today,
What's going on?
yes, we've got a lot to talk about. Of course, we've got a uplifting weather report I'm very excited about. We've got 2 events to talk about. We've got a big slam where education meets action. We'll talk about that's coming up in Volano. We also have some stories today. We've got some uplifting ones and some lighter notes. We're also going to talk about my buddy Mark Zuckerberg, who created an incredible platform, buddy. Thank you. #Threads. Very excited. It's a wonderful supportive community that talks about about positive things, check out Threads. Yeah, we've got there's a
is it?
boy band that did some military service, and
Going
there's going to be
in
a
the
little
military.
reunion, right? And of course, we have Renee, the events queen on the St. Augustine scene, giving us the latest and greatest. She's got a big list, you guys. I can't wait to dive into this and find out all the summer spectacular that she has to say today. Looking forward to it. So, Sunnies, if you want to continue to be connected to us, of course, you can follow us all on the socials. On Facebook is Sunny TV. On Instagram is Sunny TV Network. And, of course, TikTok is Sunny TV, which is really, really cool. And if you're out there and you're a Sunny, we want to know where the sunlight is coming in your neck of the woods. Where's the sunlight shining? We'd love to see that.
Here with us.
I know, yes.
It's actually outside right now.
Okay,
But
yes.
probably not.
Yes, it's very tropical in here, very balmy. So. Awesome. All right, so let's get into it. Mel, how was your evening last night on your neck of the woods?
It was good. I was at the gym coaching, some tumbling classes and some private lessons. And let me tell you, the vibe in the gym.
Yeah.
There was a little team practicing, a youth team, and they were like screaming, hitting their stunts. So I was over having a random dance party by myself across the gym.
Oh, how did that go?
It was fun because the other coaches started joining me from their different mats they were on. So it was a good time.
Now, did you have to wear a helmet, or do you just...
No, I go helmet free. I like to live on the edge
That's
and
wonderful.
participate
You should
in
be
risky
sponsored by the
behaviors.
Red Bull.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I would never.
You should never. But what you should do is let's talk about everything that's streaming, okay? We've got some things that are streaming this week, and let me see if I can get my leg over here,
Yeah,
and
you
I
have the
can
longer
I can
legs.
manage this. I got it. So cancel your plans, not your subscriptions. Here's what's trending today on Hulu. The first show we have that people are watching, surprisingly, like we talked about this last week, is General Hospital.
Oh my God.
That's really, gained some momentum there. Were you a GH fan?
Yes, when I was sick and at home, my mom watched it all the time. I think she still watches it.
Who was your favorite character back in the day?
Oh my God, I can't even remember now.
If you say Sunny, you will get a prize.
No.
I loved Sunny.
Was
He
the-
died
was-
like 9 times.
Wait, who was the one that got possessed?
Oh,
Marlena.
No, that's Marlena from
Is that
Days of Our Lives.
Lives?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Marlena
Yeah,
and
no.
John, remember? And then Stefano
Yes,
Demira.
but
yeah.
also too, like that other one. What was it with the little witch and the little doll? Passions.
Hansel and Gretel.
No,
Oh,
it was
I didn't watch
Passions.
Passions. It was too sexy in the beginning.
No,
My
it was
mom
a
wouldn't let me watch it.
disaster.
But you
No.
can also see Call Her Alex. It's a 2-part docuseries chronicling. I can do that. Sure.
Look at him.
The rise of Alex Cooper. Yes.
Like the
she's
singer Alex
no,
Cooper?
she's the Call Her Daddy podcaster. She's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's got a really good. This is a good docuseries. I did see this, and it's an interesting story. Gordon Ramsay's Secret Service.
I love Gordon Ramsay.
Wait,
He's
I
my
do
spirit
have
animal.
to jump in here to say I love Call Her Daddy, and then
Yeah?
there was a lot of drama and I stopped listening, but like that's worth looking into.
There
Oh.
was a lot of drama. Yeah, it is worth looking into. I did enjoy that docuseries, and it actually gave me a little bit more respect for her too. Gordon Ramsay, yeah, okay, so you love him. Grouchy Pants.
I do love him. I feel like if he could just be one of my hype men in my car, that would be great. Like, come on, you guys. I think everybody thinks he's so grouchy and so nasty, but I think everybody's just too soft nowadays where they can't be told, you're really not good at this. You should find a new career, like David's going to say to me in a minute.
I am definitely ready to say that I am too soft for this. So, Love
uh,
Island UK is definitely trending right now. And then there's also Impact Nightline. It started with a scream, a collaboration between wrestling giant Impact and Nightline, diving into the chilling real-life mystery of Holly Bobo. No idea. Any of those?
Anybody know any of them? I don't know any of them.
Bueller, Fryer.
No.
Next up, Bob's Burgers.
Oh my God, my sister and
Why?
my brother-in-law love this.
Why?
It runs on their TV nonstop.
Oh my God! Really?
Yes.
Is it Tiffany?
Yes.
I have to give it a shot. Okay.
Listen, yes.
Master Chef, which used to be a program in like the old DOS computers. That's interesting. But Master Chef's amateur chefs will still give it their all under high pressure and cooking challenges. They have fierce critiques and Michelin dreams, classic reality TV with kitchen heat and tears. Brian used to watch a lot of cooking shows.
Yeah, and then he would be like, I think I'm gonna make that. No, you're not. You're not. One time
Listen.
he decided he was gonna make a roast.
Oh,
Well, he put it
I
in the
know
oven,
this story. Yeah.
and he turned on one of his
Forgot.
stupid black and white Dracula films he liked.
Stupid,
And guess
forgot.
what? He left it in the oven.
So
Never
dopey.
turned the oven on, guys.
Never turned it on, so it was sitting there rare. Like, what were we supposed to do? Like,
all night.
Very typical him, who was smiling at you and I
Terrible.
together at
No,
in
he's
heaven
telling
right
us
now.
right now that you guys should not be doing that.
Yeah, but I don't want the people to hear both of you talking about 2020.
Yes.
Also is streaming right now is ABC's Deep Dive News Mag. We know all about it, so that's
But
a
also-
really good one to check
But
out.
also the series I really like, Nine Perfect Strangers.
Talk about this a little bit. Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
ready
there's
for
two
season
seasons,
3.
right?
Okay, yeah, but I messed up because I didn't know there was 2 seasons, and
Yeah.
I accidentally started on season 2. But you don't have to like watch 1 to understand 2.
Right. True story.
So it
True
works.
story. Well, we're going to segue into what's on that next, Mel. What does that say?
We have the local music report.
Ba-da-ba-ba. No, that's not the right. That's not the right one. But no, we know
Featuring
it's
Mel.
drum it, hum it down, Sunnies. We've got the local music report to make you super proud on this wild Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. We got Jim Lamb at the Milltop Tavern at noon. We got Smoke and Joe Shower at Trade Winds
I love
Lounge.
Trade Winds.
Oh, so good at 1.
fun.
Shayla Macaluso at Pierre's Pub at 1. We got Music and Art by the Sea, which Renee's going to talk about just in moments, at the Ocean County Pier at 3 o'clock. Jim Johnston at Catch 27 at 5. Vinny Jacobs at the Guy Harvey Resort. Chubby McGee at 5. That's coming up at Tide's Oyster Company. We've got Mark Hart at Trade Winds Lounge, and I'm so excited that Renee is coming up soon to get her into places. We got Damon Slaughter at O.C. White's Restaurant at 5. We also have, one of your favorites,
Yeah.
Alanis Sophia.
Love.
No relation.
Love.
At Pierre's Pub at 6. Julie Papili at Pierre's Pub at 6. That's going to be exciting. We also have Caleb Joy at Harry's Seafood Bar and Grill. Soulfire at St. Johns County Ocean Pier. Thievery Corporation
much.
at the AMP at the St. Augustine Amphitheater at 7. That's going to be exciting.
Guys, there's so much to do.
There's so much to do. Speaking of which, we have Renee Unsworth from Totally
God.
St. Augustine in studio.
Yay!
Hey, boo! Welcome.
Happy Wednesday, happy summer.
So excited to be here. I mean, we were complaining about the cold in the winter, and now here we are.
Here we
It's
are.
The gauntlet of summer. What's shaken down?
Oh no.
Perfect.
Addie, the lips fell again.
Just perfect.
Guys, it's Wednesday, and what could happen Wednesday? That's what we're going to call it today, guys.
you
Absolutely.
go.
Like that?
Yes.
Love it.
Yes, Addie.
So, Renee, run down this beautiful list and tell us what's going on with summer events in St. Augustine, St. Johns County.
Free summer events. You know, summer is warm. There are no festivals generally in summer because there's other things happening. And the beach. I mean, come
course.
on, let's go to the beach. But the first thing is Music and Art by the Sea, which is at the St. Johns County Ocean Pier Park, the Pier Pavilion. And it's every Wednesday from 7 to 9 is the concert. But before that, you can go visit the art studio at the beach.
Oh, very
Ooh.
nice.
And if you haven't been, go. It's
Okay.
50 plus artists in there.
Is that the one next to the dance company?
It's
like
next to the
connected?
dance company. It's in that historic building over near the pier.
Uh-huh.
And there are so many artists in there, and there's jewelry and photography and paintings and sculpture, you name it.
I love that. And
Yeah.
it's kind of unique because it's not something you're just going to go to a box store and find, right?
It's local artists, and you can just do a little shopping if you're not into the concert.
Yep.
Well, you
can
could
just
do
go
both.
there. You
Go
can-
shopping and hear the
or
music.
you can do both.
Look at you, hot
Yes.
stepper.
Yes.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
I got to buy you some jewelry.
Nice. It's nice. Yes,
That's right.
these shells.
And I will say, bring your chair to the concert. Bring your beach chair. You can either hang out on the sand volleyball courts or arrive early and get your spot underneath the pavilion,
Oh.
which also serves as the dance floor. There's a area in front of the band where people are up dancing.
Love that.
Uh,
That's me.
I love that.
Yeah.
Music by the sea.
That's it. There
What
you
else
go.
is shaking?
Concerts in the plaza
Okay.
are also every week, every Thursday from 6 to 8. There are bands, and that is through August 28th.
And now let's be honest. Sometimes there's rain, sometimes that happens. Where do we go to see if it's still going on?
The City of St. Augustine's Facebook page, they will post if it's canceled.
Okay.
Luckily, it hasn't been canceled
Amazing.
the past few weeks.
Okay, so not where's some wood? Is
Yeah,
this wood or
this
what
is
is? I think
barnacle
this is
I
board,
have a
yeah.
little wooden table over
That's
here.
smart.
So there
Honestly,
we go.
because we want these local musicians to have
We
that
do.
beautiful stage, and
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
time it rains, I'm like, daggone it.
It's
Like,
a great
yeah.
area too.
Cool. Okay,
yeah.
so now do you have to BYO chase? You bring your own chair.
Yes, bring
Okay.
your chair there as well. Find your spot under
Nice.
the beautiful oak trees and listen to the music.
Awesome.
Yes. And this time of year, it's not as busy downtown. People have been commenting on my Facebook page.
Okay.
Oh, the traffic. No, there's no traffic. You don't have a problem with parking. Find a spot. Bring your chair down. Chill
Well,
out.
in worst case scenario, if you have to park a little bit far away, walking's not a bad thing,
It's not-
friends.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's true.
Have
Especially
your
like there's
little-
stuff to look at along the way,
Right,
you
Have your
get
know?
your
little
steps
bag
in.
chair on your with the little strap.
The
Easy
book bag
peasy.
chair.
Yeah.
Right. And, if your spouse can't walk, drop them off first, go find a spot, and then you have a little peaceful walk. That's
That's
all.
right.
Yes, you just called Jim out.
Oh, what's next on that list?
So the St. Augustine Music Festival kicks off
that's
this week,
fun.
Oh, very cool.
June 19th through
That's
the
tomorrow.
22nd.
Oh, I love them. This is at the cathedral.
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
And
this is
June-
really cool
Starts
now.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts tomorrow. Tomorrow's the Juneteenth concert, and then it continues through the weekend. It's free and inside the cathedral.
Mhm.
So arrive a little bit early to find your favorite spot, but
Okay.
it's great. Different concerts every day, and then it continues next week as well, June 27th through 29th.
Oh,
Awesome.
that's fun.
Yes.
Oh, what's this Volk Fest?
This is cute. This
Yeah.
sounds really cute.
Well, Vogue Fest already happened, so
Okay.
I apologize.
No, that's okay.
That
But
last week.
wasn't
Renee,
that at the
really?
Classic Car Museum?
That's at the Classic Car Museum.
Which they have that new farmers market.
They have
Yeah.
a farmer's market now every Sunday.
Mel, this is down by you. It's amazing.
I know every the
You
last
got to go early though.
no the last 3
Yes.
Sundays when I've tried to go, I've had something.
Yeah, okay, well,
Yes.
this is a moment for you. It's really super cool. Like
Yeah.
literally in your neck of the
It's
woods.
10 to 2 on Sundays, so arrive early.
Yeah.
Local vendors, local veggies, local farms.
Shout
I
out to
heard-
Sydney. That's awesome.
Yeah, and
That's
I
nice
heard
to
the-
see that energy
I
down
heard the
there.
Ohana ice truck, Justin Tim's Italian ice truck goes.
No
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Yeah, he's been going there on Sundays.
Oh, that's awesome.
Go get some Italian ice, guys.
Guys, there's nothing better than I
Delicious.
love Italian ice.
And it's
yeah.
good too. It's not all, ugh,
Yeah, Meshuggah.
you know,
and there's
mashuganas.
plenty of parking on site. That's
Okay.
always important.
Yes.
Awesome.
And
What's
if you
next?
haven't been into the Classic Car Museum, you can pay for admission for that, and it's gorgeous. The cars in there
Yeah.
are stunning.
I mean, the admission is worth the air conditioning. I'm just gonna say.
It is.
Yeah, and they
It's
have
amazing.
really nice bathrooms.
True story.
They do.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's a nice event space. You can actually rent that event space too.
Yeah, I've seen some weddings and stuff. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
really
what's
cool.
shaking next?
If you have not been, go. The Father Miguel O'Reilly House Museum and Garden is at 32 Avalese Street.
I don't think you've ever mentioned this to me.
Huh.
It has reopened newly this year,
Cool.
and the house is from the 1700s.
Oh, wow.
It has a great story, great exhibits. Go check it out. Something free in the summer inside. There you
with
go.
the AC.
I love that.
Yes. I
What
love
else?
It. Of course, there's Fort Matanzas National Monument. If you
Okay.
haven't been there, go.
I have. Yeah, it is
Now,
a special moment.
You do have to arrive early to get your ticket to ride the ferry,
That's
which
right.
is free, but you have to get it ahead of time and then, wait for your turn to
It's
go
cool
on the
because
ferry.
it is a little off the beaten path, and you can experience something so unique.
It is.
Yeah.
It's way down A1A South. You arrive, get your ticket, then you get to ride the ferry out to this
Oh.
gorgeous fort.
I love a ferry ride.
Isn't
Yeah.
it
So fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you actually get to climb to the top of the fort and get views of the water. It's stunning.
Yeah.
This is
Stunning.
fun.
It's a must do.
I'm excited for that. Hey, what's going on, Fort Mose?
Another must do.
Yeah.
Fort Mose,
I love Fort
Historic
Mose.
State
This is
Park.
cool, though.
I
I
do
know, I
too.
love
And they built a fort. They built the
Finally,
fort
this is so amazing.
that was originally there in the 1700s. It's back.
So does it still
Let's
have
do
like
it.
the 1700s vibe and look and feel?
It
Okay,
does.
very cool.
Takes you back to what was actually there, which is, pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing. Yeah, we have such a unique town. And Fort Mose is such an amazing. Wasn't that like the first place
It's the
where slaveries
first
were free slavery?
Free black settlement
Love
in what is now the United States. At
Yeah.
the time
I
in
also-
the 1700s, it wasn't the United States.
I also like that it's. Sorry, my vet's calling me right now.
Of course.
I like that it's like a little bit away from downtown.
Yes.
It's like its own little area.
Mhm, right
you
by
know.
the city gates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
They
like
call
that.
that North City, and it's a beautiful little spot.
Yeah, definitely love that.
And it's free, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
All
What's
right,
next?
Governor's House Cultural Center and Museum. That's at 48 King Street, right there in downtown, which is across from the plaza. That is also a free museum. It's run by the University of Florida. There's different exhibits inside, including chocolate. There's a chocolate exhibit of when chocolate came to North America, which it came to St. Augustine in the 1600s.
Did you know that?
No,
How
but
cool.
Yes. So
that
a
is
ship-
amazing. Renee knows everything, you guys, about this town. Like,
Well, a ship wrecked during a hurricane, and the chocolate ended up here.
It's perfect.
I think
Isn't
that's a
that
great
cool?
it's like
mistake.
kismet moment for us to be like the chocolatiers of the world. I
Yeah.
love it.
Renee, if you were a history teacher when I was in high school, I probably would not have skipped class so much, and I probably would have done better because you make history very entertaining.
Well, it's very
thank
inspiring.
you.
Thank you,
And-
Mel.
and
That's
I'm
very
al-
nice.
You know, what I love is that none of us learned all this St. Augustine history in school, just like a little bit. Oh, oldest city.
Yeah.
And now we talk about
I know. but-
everything else
But
that
you
really
make it so
happened.
fun.
Thank you. It is fun. And speaking of fun, but really gorgeous, the St. Photios National Greek Orthodox Shrine, which is at 41 St. George Street, is also a free museum.
Cool.
It is gorgeous. There are murals all inside.
The Greek settlers, right? Something
It's
like
the
that.
Greek settlers who were Menorcans,
Cool.
who came here in 1777 after they left New Smyrna.
Wow.
And here, you know, they made this gorgeous shrine
Love it.
that they
Gosh.
still run today. Beautiful. Another free spot, the National Shrine of Our Lady of La Leche, which
Okay.
is at the Mission, where the Great Cross stands.
Yeah.
The Great Cross, you know, marks where they had the first Mass in 1565.
See, the good
Wow.
history right there. They do a good service for Easter, too.
Yeah,
Yes,
true story.
they
true
They do.
story.
It's very nice.
Gorgeous.
They make it really nice.
And the grounds and the little chapel is where the shrine is. You can just walk around for free. It's a
It's so
beautiful
peaceful and
spot.
gorgeous. Yeah.
It is.
Definitely something to visit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice, fun thing to
distillery.
do.
We love this.
Oh,
Wait,
we
aren't they
love the
moving?
distillery,
no,
St.
Phil
Augustine
McDaniel
Distillery.
retired. Yeah.
That's right, that's
Sorry.
right.
Phil
yeah.
McDaniel retired,
Mhm.
but it's the he still
Oh,
has his partners.
incredible
He's gonna
human
be,
being,
he
yeah.
won't be able to fully leave.
No,
He's gonna.
he's not.
They're gonna be like,
They're
"Yeah,
gonna
you're
make a
hang
Phil
out.
blend, right? That's,
Yeah.
I'm putting that out
Oh
there.
my God, yes, I feel it. Renee will know first. She'll tell us.
That's right. Well, there are free tastings and tours daily. You just show up, have a nice tour.
Now,
have
do I
the
show up at the door? Or do I have to
tastings.
get tickets beforehand?
You do not have to get tickets beforehand.
Okay.
You can just show up,
Cool.
especially
Awesome.
in the summer
And
because
then
it's a little bit
after
slower.
a little too much bourbon tasting, you can go to the ice plant and get that burger.
But you have to only get it at nighttime. It's only
Yeah.
in the dinner
So
menu.
you go do
yeah.
the tasting
Oh.
around 4:00.
So good.
Do the tasting, then go get the burger because that burger, I'm telling you, is the best in town.
the
Sorry.
ice plant menu is
Yes.
delicious.
Oh, it's so
And they make
good.
the best mule in
Yeah.
the copper
Yes,
mugs.
it's original. It's different than you're gonna see around town. Delicious.
Yes, so good.
Yes. And then, of course, there are First Friday art walks. These happen every first Friday of the month. So the next one is actually going to be, I guess, is it 4th of July?
Oh my goodness,
Is
that's a good
4th
question.
of July on a Friday?
Oh,
4th of July is
my,
on a
it is.
Friday.
That is bananas.
Are they going to do that? What are they
I'm
going to
sure
do?
they will. All the art galleries
It
will
makes
be
sense,
open.
yeah.
But
you know,
there's going to be extra people in town, so it
There'll
would
be
be a
extra-
great opportunity for them.
You
It
know
is.
what? Make a note because we have Danielle Torrey from Art Box coming on Friday
Yeah,
on the
talk to
show.
her.
Let's ask her what her
Right.
what she's going to do for July 4th. That's a really good question. Are they going to be open? What are
I
they going
am
to do?
sure they are
Oh,
because
totally,
people
yeah.
will be in downtown. And what I like about the art walk is that they feature new artists each month. They rotate the artwork. So I went, this past First Friday, which was whatever day in June. And it's really nice that you can walk in and the artists are there and you can talk to them about their artwork.
Yeah.
which
I think
is
that's fun, and it
awesome.
gives a little bit more like
Exactly.
emotional value to
It
the
does.
One of
place,
my
too.
girlfriends, Caitlin, she had a piece of art hanging in there about 2 months ago. And she took a break from doing art, but she's like, "Do you want to go see it?" And I was like a proud mom, right? I was like, "Stand next to
Yeah.
your painting. Let's do a picture." But all the other artists were there. Jim enjoyed it because he loves a museum.
Uh-huh.
And Jim loves art. Like,
Shocker.
He got to talk to all the
See, that's
artists.
the
They're
nice
so it was
thing.
so packed, but they were all super amazing. So
Yeah.
go, guys, go to the
Go.
first.
And I
Friday.
went into Pasta Art Gallery, which is on Charlotte Street.
Okay.
Mhm.
And that is one of the oldest art galleries that we have in town. It's been around forever, and there were so many artists in there.
I love it. And I got to shout out High Tide again because I just think that that's one of the
Yeah.
ones to visit.
High Tide
Yeah.
It's so cool, that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's really cool.
such beautiful
And they're so nice.
coastal artwork.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a good one.
Well, you're an amazing human being. Thank you so much for showing up
Thank
and
you,
showing out today.
Davey.
So appreciate it. Everybody, please go
Yes.
follow Totally St. Augustine for all the latest and greatest. That's where we get our news to get to you. So, yes, thank you, Renee,
Thanks,
for showing
guys.
up today.
We
Thank
love
you,
your history lessons.
Yes. And you know what we love is coffee from Maracuya with a
Yes.
quick word.
Sunny St. John's was practically poured into existence over a cup of community sunshine, and now that sunshine lives at Maracuya.
And they're named after the passion fruit. Maracuya is more than just a name. It's a feeling, a rare, radiant flavor, a story steeped in heritage.
Guys, they don't just make coffee, they create handcrafted works of art located at 260 West King Street.
Maracuya isn't just coffee, it's culture. A slow sip in sunshine, a bold hello to the day. Sunny St. John's is fueled every day by Maracuya. All right, all right. Guys, so good to have Renee in
Oh my God.
studio.
I love her. And you guys, this list, there's something for everybody. It's not just things that you have to be 21 and up.
Yes.
It's like everybody can enjoy.
Right. And something for everybody. I would like for you to give us an uplifting weather report.
Okay, so here's the weather report. You guys ready? So it's sunny right now.
Okay.
It's a little humid. I blew my hair out today. I washed and blew my hair out, so that's how I know it's going to rain. It always does. All right? So if you
Typical
want to know if it's
Italian,
going to
yeah.
rain, ask Mel if she washed and blew her hair out.
True story.
It's going to rain like around 11, and I think it's going to take a little break so we can all be like steamed crab legs.
Yeah.
And then it's going to rain again, and then we're all going to have dinner, go to bed, and wake up. It's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow.
So it's a rinse and repeat kind of a moment, right?
Well, it is June in Florida, so. But that's okay. As long as it stops raining enough for my husband to do outside toys with the dogs so
Yep.
they can calm down.
Well, I was gonna say, do you guys love the rain or what? Hate, love. What do you guys think?
I love the rain. It's a snuggle in kind of, or like open the laptop and continue to work kind of a
I
moment.
love it. It's one of my favorite things about the summer.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I
like-
love a daily little shower.
I like that it fills my grass in and the dry patches, so
Yeah,
it's not just mud for the pups. But I get to the point where if it's been raining for like so many days in a row, I can't do it. It sucks. I'm solar powered.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
me
I need
too.
energy.
I
I
didn't
need
think about
sun
that.
to give me that energy.
Yeah.
But I don't mind it.
Yeah.
When
yeah,
it's
like
a,
if there's
it's like a day.
If I can't go to the beach for more than one day in a row, yeah, that's problematic. Like I
I
love a
believe
little
you.
hour long shower.
I agree.
Love it.
But that's
That's
it.
perfect. That's my
Well,
weather report.
In Jacksonville Beach, it's about to become the Great Gatsby Coastal Edition. Casa Marina Hotel is turning 100 and throwing a roaring 20s bash that would make Daisy Buchanan faint in a feather boa. Flapper fits, open bar, live jazz from bold city classics, and dinner spread that reads like a dream for bougie ghosts. It's all going down, save the date, on July 12th, 6 o'clock p.m. Mel, how much are those tickets? Do you see that there?
The tickets are $127.50. That
forget
includes
that
your
50,
that-
yeah.
yes, and 50 cents because somebody will say I went and it was an extra 50 cents.
See, exactly.
It includes your tax and gratuity, but you can get premium bar access for $191.25.
Ooh.
Either way, you're sipping and spinning until late, and yes, the bar runs until 10.
That's amazing. The premium bar includes Tito's, Kettle One, Tanqueray, Don Julio. That's my piece. And the bar is just worth the taste. It's
So if
awesome.
you're about the food, they're serving prime rib, jerk salmon, cheese tortellini, and cakes that'll probably belong in a museum. Guys, it's a culinary theater and it's a journey, but are we allowed to dress up?
I think so, yeah, like the Roaring 20s.
I
So
love a costume.
The dress code is 1920s, and it's encouraged, which means yes to fringe, pearls, tuxedo, and possibly a monocle, like who knows.
What about the thing they would hold a cigarette in the 20s?
Oh, the
that, like-
extender. Yeah, that's so fun. In fact, this is a 21 over event only, so we're not explaining the speakeasy chic to a toddler. Of course not. But no, this is a really cool moment, so check that out. That's going to be fun. You can raise a glass to what? How many years?
100 years
Oh,
of
nice.
coastal charm, live music, and living your Art Deco dreams. Casa Marina, we see you.
And we
we'll be
love
there.
you. Yes, please sponsor this program. Next up, we got Grit, Grime, and Good Vibes. All right, St. Augustine, ditch the brunch and grab some gloves on Saturday, July 12th at 9 a.m. It's time for the Big Sam Slam, where saving estuaries gets hands-on and actually kind of fun.
That's
Yeah.
exciting.
So this is hosted by who?
Saul Margin Fishing and Conservation Foundation. And let me tell you guys, this isn't just another lecture. We're talking demo waterway cleanups, science demos, which is actually really, they make it really cool.
That
So
is
it's not
fun.
just
It's
your
not so boring, right, yeah.
and actual prizes. So
Very cute. Check that out. Where is that located at? Was that in Volano or something?
yeah, 101 Volano Causeway. That's your
Okay.
launch pad. It'll go from 9 to 12 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And it includes estuary education, trash pickup, and extra credit realness.
Yeah, all ages are welcome, and it's totally free. So just bring your bug spray brew. We know that. Hat and definitely some sunscreen. Maybe that kid who keeps asking for pollution after watching Finding Nemo.
I've never
Yeah.
seen Finding Nemo.
Oh, it's so good.
Nope.
You would love it.
seen
Yes, this is so good. It's like a feel-good work for your soul, right?
Yep.
All righty. So what do we have going on next? Let's get down here. Scrolling that estuary
I think
education.
my
that was so
sheets are out of order,
fun.
but that's okay.
That's all right. That's how we do. Oh, and we already did the weather report. How fun.
Yeah, because it's gonna be rainy a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Did any of you wake up with a theme song? Each morning, I somehow wake up with like a theme song in my
Yeah.
head.
What was your theme
So-
song today when you woke up to?
Well,
Yeah.
it started out as Eye of the Tiger because I had a really weird dream about Nike wanting to sponsor. They're doing an episode on coaches,
Yeah.
and they wanted to sponsor coaches, and one of the kids from the gym nominated me. So I woke up with Eye of the Tiger. I don't know.
Oh, very
But it
Rocky
got me,
Balboa
like, it's just
of
so
you.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know,
Wow. Amazing. So, all right. So, we're going to get into the horoscopes coming up next. We have got, first on the deck, we've got Libra. Libra, your life this week is giving high tea, but make it scandalous. You're balancing everything with grace and gossip, but deep down, you're craving something real. Lean into it. You don't need to be everyone's peacekeeper. Sometimes you need to start the conversation that causes a little chaos. We get that. All in the name of harmony, of course. All right. This next
Who's
one
next?
is, I'm on deck. Scorpio. Secrets.
Of course you are.
Yep. You're practically invented them. But this week, one might slither out, and babe, you might be the one to spill it. I'm here for that t-shirt.
Wait, where's your glasses? You're supposed to wear the glasses for the heart.
I know. I totally forgot.
Forgot.
You're magnetic, mysterious, and moodier than a Lana Del Rey album, but in the sexiest way possible. I love that. It's very enchanting. Don't be afraid to let someone in a little deeper. Just give them the whole spell book so they know what the heck to do, right? That's going to be fun.
Scorpios are interesting.
Scorpios are amazing, full of passion, life,
I think
and
Aries are better, though.
longevity. All right, this first story we've got today is the cult of orgasm downfall. What? Nicole and Rachel have been found guilty of forced labor in Brooklyn. One taste turned trauma survivors into laborers and sex workers. This is crazy. Allegedly under the guise of healing. Oh, you know what this sounds like? What is that like? You know, the famous cult? It's the Exum, you know what I mean?
Heaven's Gate?
No. Oh, God bless America, that one. So anyway, they are calling the staff muggles that work for them, and its wild victims included, oh my goodness, survivors of domestic violence, encouraged to reenact their assault. Can you imagine? That's crazy. I mean, I don't even see that as like therapeutic purposes, right? They face up to 20 years, and yes, they're staying in jail until their September sentencing. This is a hot mess. I mean, some of these groups get a little bit carried away.
Yeah,
with
this
the-
sounds like some R. Kelly.
Yeah. Ooh, did you hear what happened to him last night?
Yes,
Girl.
They
You
said
heard it on Sunny TV.
Overdosed him with his medication in the jail, so the prison. They had to take him then to the hospital, and then they released him against doctor's orders to take him back to prison.
And now his attorneys are saying that the security guards are trying to kill him. It's
What?
crazy. It's,
Who?
it's just breaking
That
this
happened
morning.
yesterday. Was it yesterday?
With
Last
who
night?
again, though?
Something.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. Yeah. The pee-pee guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
R.
the-
Kelly. Oh, no.
Hot mess and a hammer,
But you know
y'all.
what? You got to give it to him because he's trying to still stay relevant from the other side of the bars. Like,
Well, you know what is
That's
relevant,
like a
girl?
Teresa-
Do you know
Teresa
what is
Giudice.
relevant? Is about face.
When your skin needs a refresh,
Or you just want to feel like your most confident self.
About Face Aesthetics is our go-to.
These skin queens on the beauty scene know exactly how to treat you right.
From facials and skincare to injectables and glow-ups, they've got the magic touch.
And they make you feel seen, heard, and radiant from the inside out.
Ready to put your best face forward?
Say hello to About Face. Book your glow up today at aboutface.guru. Start reading ahead. All right. God, I love About Face. You went to About Face. I'm
did.
going on Friday.
let me tell you, I had Angelique, but she goes by Angela.
Oh,
Let me
nice.
she was like a little Polly Pocket human. She was so kind and sweet, and to be honest, she had that vibe. Like, yeah, do whatever you want to my face. I trust you.
She's amazing. And you know what, Sunny's out there? If you go to aboutface.guru and put in the code Sunny, you're going to get 15% off all those cosmetic purchases for yourself. That's really good. Yeah.
One of the owners, I think her name is Melanie.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, so I got some big good news. Overdose deaths among Americans under 35 have dropped massively, like 47% in 20 to 29-year-olds. This is real lives being saved out there. This is very interesting.
Now, do you think that's due to Narcan being readily available?
I think so. I think Narcan is the hero here. Survivors like 23-year-old Justin say literally it stopped the fentanyl from killing them. You know what I mean?
What most people don't know is if you have to administer Narcan to someone, as soon as you do it the first time, you need to call 911 because they can still die.
Really?
Most people don't know that.
I thought it was just a done and then
No.
they're good. No.
You have to still call 911.
What was that movie? Pulp Fiction, and when like they did the
the
adrenaline
shot
shot.
and
Yeah, and I thought, whoa, she was fine. So it's not like
No,
that.
you have to still call right away.
Wow. Good gracious.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you for that hot tip, but it's not a full restoration. Despite encouraging trends, overdose still remains the leading cause of death for Americans aged 18 to 44, which you know all about with your work with Epic Behavioral Health
Yeah,
Care.
you guys, it was very eye-opening.
Yeah, tell me.
Because I knew, everybody, I think most people this day and age have somebody that has suffered through addiction in their life, whether it's their family member, their friend, significant other, whatever. But I kept asking all the clinicians and the people at the detox, why? Why can't they just stop? And I learned that they can't answer that.
Yeah.
It's up to the person to realize it's time for them to get help. So the best way is to just be there with them, and when they're ready, be there to find the resources for them, guys.
Yeah. I think that's great, and everyone can to check out Epic Behavioral Health Care's resources. We'll put that in comments for everybody because we had Teresa on yesterday. Amazing organization.
She could. I'm telling you, that woman could save the world. She is so calm.
I mean, yeah, honestly, and that's what you need in those kind of moments, right? A calm, cool, collected, and just to kind of pull it together, But yeah, so the major trends, I'm excited to talk about that did go down. The age-based improvement echoes the national data for peaking in 2023. So yeah, pretty cool stuff happening here. All right, so we are going to pivot to our great friends, the imagination wonders of Old Town Trolley.
If you're looking for the best way to see St. Augustine,
And you want history with a side of hilarity,
hop on board Old Town Trolley.
it's our favorite way to explore the nation's oldest city without taking 10,000 steps.
You'll hear ghost stories, local legends, and fun facts you'll definitely repeat later.
Plus, you can hop on and hop off at all the best spots. Food, shopping, history.
Check, and check.
So grab your Sunnies and a sense of adventure
And ride the Old Town Trolley today.
All right. Hey, Mark Zuckerberg is leading a $15 billion charge into the super intelligent AI that we all keep talking about, right? Buying nearly half a scale of AI and hiring 50 top-tier experts. Mel, how do you feel about AI?
Well, I feel it can be helpful in certain things. I think with the medical world, how they're utilizing it for appointments and to help people, I think that's great. However, I did watch something on the news last night about AI stepping in with Amazon. In the next 8 years, Amazon's projected to get rid of quite a few jobs because they're going to get AI to step in. That makes me really sad.
Oh, that's kind of weird, right?
Yeah,
Then what are people going to do?
Yeah, I just feel like some things you can't replace with like robots and
well,
machines.
sometimes AI needs a handler. Addie, you know
Absolutely.
this all the time. I mean, sometimes AI will generate something. You're like, what? Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I was gonna say the thing that my take on this is that like your biggest defense against AI is learning AI and being a great user of AI because there's always going to be the requirement of a human touch.
Yep.
AI can never be human. So as much as we can have it help our tasks day to day easier, it will never replace the authenticity of a human being.
No.
Now, RJ gives me a hard time on this, but I thank and I say I love you to my AIs all over, from Alexa to Siri to all my homies that keep me in check, because I can't imagine my world without them. So I always say thank you.
David.
He's like, I am wasting energy. I am not.
That is hilarious. There's a whole
That's
article
funny.
about how much water and power is wasted on people saying thank you and Like,
we
I'm
need to run this
sorry.
story. I need to find that again.
We'll find it and run
It's
it
a good
because
one, yeah.
it's a true story, and there are real implications to AI, guys. It wastes so much water. It uses so much water. There's probably a loophole here to making this better, but so
Didn't
far
they just build? Didn't Mark
problematic.
Zuckerberg?
We love him.
Didn't he just build a facility for this? And I watched it. It was like a documentary or something, and there was a farmer and his wife.
In the Dell.
But they encroached on the Dell. Shut up. They encroached on their property, so now they don't have enough space, and the lights are beaming into their house because to run these AI facilities, they have to have so much space,
so much space, so much. You know how hot those servers get?
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
to cool them down.
and it's getting into like their water
Lots of
supply
water
on their property.
Lots of water.
So, like,
is needed.
Is it like a double-edged sword? Like, what are we doing
It's,
here?
I mean,
I think
definitely.
they should just put all the servers in Antarctica.
Oh, perfect. Good idea.
But then it might melt Antarctica.
well,
that's a
is that a thing? Could it do that?
They can put a coolant.
All the science teachers that follow us are like, "Oh my God, Mel, stop talking."
Meta is making a bold, high-stake move into leapfrogging existing AI capabilities by pursuing super intelligence. With Zuckerberg now directly involved with Billions pledge, this reflects competition, complex implications, and perfect for prime time news features. I am kind of excited to see what the new frontier looks like, and hopefully it gets a little bit more efficient because sometimes there are echoes with it.
But he spent $14 billion investments.
Oh, honey, that's a
into
pimple on a
scale-
boar's
but
ass for him. It's no big
my
deal.
whole thing is like, could that $14 billion be spent better elsewhere to
Yeah.
help the world?
Yeah.
Addie, what do you think?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Perfect answer.
Yes. I think Mark Zuckerberg, take a vacation, bro. Like,
Oh my God, Mel, your boyfriends, BTS, they're doing
yes,
it.
because who doesn't love a Korean boy
BTS,
band?
God bless. BTS is essentially back. RM and V got discharged on June 10th, followed by Jimin and Jungkook
can't
on
say-
June 11th. 6 of the 7 members are home. Where did they go? They actually paid military duty by June 21st. This means the group content. Yes, a reunion is obviously imminent. RM said that he's ready to make music, and Jungkook and Jimin also said yes. And some even flew in from Mexico and Portugal to celebrate the moment of their release. But this is kind of cool, right?
is really
They
funny to
paid
me.
their
I don't know
service.
why.
Well, they paid service to their country. Like everybody has that obligation, right?
Yeah.
When you're the Call of Duty, and they stepped up and did it,
But
even
they're
if they
like-
were celebrities.
They're like, hold on, fans.
yeah.
We have to go save the world from war, and then we will be back. And
Yeah.
then it like goes to commercial break, and then they're back doing their boy band stuff.
I'm excited for this, though.
Well, good
That's
for
kinda
that. I
cool
think
that
it's-
they actually did this and they saw it through, because a lot of celebrities kind of
But
get
I don't
a
think-
doctor's note or
But
something,
they don't have
right?
a choice. I think they have to like.
That is true.
The
Well-
Korean government's a little different, guys.
It is a little bit different, but it's also really cool to see them rally
Yeah,
around and have
I agree.
around their country, which is awesome. So
Yep.
yeah, each member served in different capacities. RM in the military band, V in special forces,
Yes.
Jimin was in the artillery, Jungkook was the head cook, because probably that's part of his name, and promoted to sergeant. Hey, I love a promotion. J Hope and Jin is the assistant drill instructors, and Suga carried out public service. So yeah, shout out to BTS. That's
guys.
exciting for them. Step ball change into their next chapters. But BTS is now on the verge for their first full reunion since 2022. All members completing their national service by mid-2025. They celebrated together at Festa, marking both a personal milestone and corporate resurgence for HYBE. I have no idea what that means, but that's
I
exciting.
honestly can't even handle the name of this group.
BTS? What does it stand
feel like
for?
it
Does
was
Well,
anybody
it
gonna be
know?
usually means behind the scenes.
Oh,
I feel-
right.
So I'm like, I can't. When I hear it, I'm like, but BTS? BTS of what? And then I'm like, oh, that's a group
But
name.
guys, guess what? If they can get back together, so can the Jonas Brothers.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Yes,
You would
they're
love the
so
Jonas
cute.
Brothers.
I love them. Red dress.
Okay, so BTS, which stands for Bangtan Soryondan in Korean, which means Bulletproof Boy Scouts.
Oh my
Isn't
God.
that
It's not
interesting?
behind the scenes,
That's
Addie.
such a cool thing we just learned.
I did. It was a
Bulletproof
quick AI
Boy-
search.
Wait a minute. Bulletproof Boy Scouts, and they just served in the army.
I think that
that's
is really
so
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their title of their next album should be Bulletproof. I think that's really fun.
Oh, that would be cute.
And them holding like weapons and ninja suits.
Yes. And they have great expectations.
It's so important when you're going through a transition like that to communicate what is most important when you're looking for your new space. So for some people, it's the features of the home, but for a lot of people, it's so much more than that. It's the features of the neighbors or the community, or whether it's an HOA or a non-HOA. There's a lot of, moving parts to that type of transition.
All right. I love a dramatic beach moment, but this wasn't for SPF and sangria. This was a crustacean stampede at the satellite beach. Thousands of sand fleas just vibing. Well, wait a minute. Let's really talk about
I'm not going to that beach.
What is a sand flea, Mel? What is that?
So a sand flea, they're like fleas, but they live in the sand, right? Isn't
No,
that like...
they're the little baby crabby things that we used to catch as kids. Remember when you were
They're
build
like this
sandcastles?
big?
Yeah, and they waddle, they waddle.
No, I thought that was a sand crab.
You can use them as baits, but yes, they are definitely the little crabs.
Well, I'm not going there.
Fleas. No, you don't really care for fleas.
I don't care for bugs.
It's not for you. Anyway, so yeah, and not to bite your ankles. It's not those kinds. These are mole crabs. So, Mel, just a beach janitor showing up for work in tiny exoskeletons and stepping into thousands of squishy bug crabs. Oh my gosh, it's my villain origin story. Yeah. So do you remember these crabs like growing up from the beach?
Yeah, I see them here. That's why I don't really go to the beach here.
Because of these crabs?
Well, not only that, the sand sticks to you. The water's all... I don't go in the water.
Ashim is our beach specialist out there. Ashim, have you seen these sand fleas?
Oh, she just said in comments, they are disgusting. A dog dug one up on the beach in front of me last week, and it was so gross.
No way! I thought they were super cute.
And she also thought BTS was behind the scenes as well.
Everybody
she was excited
does,
to learn something
because that's the answer in America. But yeah,
I mean, we all really did learn something.
Yes.
Addie, do you have anything with sand fleas in your life?
Well, I was just thinking about how have you guys ever been to the little beach near the lighthouse?
Yeah.
Like at the light, it's not really a beach, but it's like the boat thing.
Yeah, like
and
a
then
boat.
you can technically go on the
Salt
beach.
Run.
Right yeah. Well, like they have all those sand fleas. It's always full of sand fleas, and I just had such a throwback memory of me like relaxing on the beach and like feeling this weird feeling.
Yeah, it's like a palmetto bug going
and
across
pulling
your
my towel and being like,
Oh my gosh.
Not
it was
fun.
awful.
Hey, what about the giveaway?
Oh, we're doing that tomorrow.
Yeah.
So very exciting.
Oh,
Should
don't
we tell them one more
forget.
time?
Yeah, tell
Guys,
them.
I've been trying to eat these
So
marshmallows
the
and
giveaway
this
ends
chocolate.
tomorrow. Yeah, remind me even.
Yep, it'll be tomorrow.
It
It's
ends
the 19th.
tomorrow,
Yep.
the 19th.
The
That's so
19th,
exciting,
wow.
guys. I think that today we're gonna make one more little post.
Okay, cool.
Just to give everyone one last shot, and then we'll pick everyone the winner. What do you think?
I'm excited. Yeah,
Me
and it's
too.
what is it? A 5-pound Hershey bar. And we've got some marshmallows and little skewers.
Yeah, and you could have your friends over.
I love it. Yeah. Super
Summer
special.
s'mores.
Yeah, big shout out to Tail Waggers Charitable Foundation for donating that for our Sunnies out there to make everything sweet and savory. I'm excited for whoever wins that is going to have 5 pounds of Hershey bar chocolate. So exciting.
Well, guys, thanks for letting me
yeah, you did amazing.
play today and
Shout
mess
out
up
in
all
comments.
the papers.
Melanie
so
did an amazing job.
it'll get better. Don't worry, guys.
But yes, follow us on all the socials. Please. Shares are more important than anything right now. So make sure that you hit that share button. And you can follow us on Instagram at Sunny TV Network, Facebook and TikTok or Sunny TV. We've got to give a huge special shout out to all these sponsors that made it possible. We've got, who's on the top of that
St.
list?
Augustine Lab, the Bailey Group, Old Town Trolley, About Face, My Clubhouse, Zone Cheer All Stars.
Hey, we love them at Zone Cheer. We've got a Great Expectations, Realty and Auction, Flashes and Brilliance, Spice and Tea Exchange, Epic Behavioral Healthcare, Emma Concert Associations. And if you're out there and you want to be a part of the Sunny crew, give me a holler. I'll get you all hooked up, whether it's a show sponsor or we can get you on that Sunnies list, which is really, really shaping
Or
up
we
to be
can
something
film
amazing.
a commercial, right?
Yeah, we can do a Sunny on the
We'll
spot.
come
you
play
name
at
it.
your house.
So much fun. So don't forget, it's always sunny in St.
St. John's,
John's,
guys.
and we will see you in a few moments for the afternoon show. Bye, Booze.